Hello everybody and welcome, my name is Son of Mogef and we're playing some more 7 Days to Die. I had a rather uneventful night, to be perfectly honest. I did a little bit of work downstairs, but I heard a zombie wandering around, so I just came up here and hid for my life. Like a champion, I hid. So let's go down and sort that guy out, and we need to get back working on the house. It's so dark. It's so unfathomably dark. Oh, there's that zombie that I heard. I might just... Oh, look. Didn't really mean to do that, if I'm honest. Oh, look, several zombies. It's a good job I didn't attract them too much. The last thing I want is these guys interrupting me. It is in fact day 6. We've got 2 days until the horde. Sorry, I got kind of distracted then mid-sentence by the fact that I thought she died, and then I thought she was alive, and then I thought she died, and yeah. So, yes, I've got a house to fix up for the 7th day horde. I've got 2 days to get this up to a defensible kind of position. I've got all of today and all of the 7th day. Yeah, so not going so wonderfully considering everything. I did make an interesting kind of executive decision. What I'm going to do is, instead of replacing these windowed sections with full blocks, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put bars in so I can shoot out at the zombies a little bit. I don't want to make the barred sections too long. Because, yeah, if I need to hide, you can't do that behind a block that zombies can see you through. So they're not all going to be bars. I'm just going to replace the lower level of the windows with them for now. They are wooden bars. I do not yet have the ability to make a forge for iron bars. So we're going to have to make do. I did munch a lot of food. I'm so English, it's unreal. During the zombie apocalypse, I made tea with some chrysanthemums that I collected previously. I just wanted tea, if I'm perfectly honest. Oh, wandering horde. Could you guys not, please? I'd really like it if you didn't. I'm not sure what it is that I don't want you to not, but just don't. I do not have time for this. I mean, I guess I do. I guess I do have time. I just don't want to deal with it right now. It's such a pain in the neck. Damn zombies in my zombie game. Go distract someone else. Please. Plus I need these arrows and you keep breaking them with your faces. Look at you. Oh god, they're in the bloody background as well, aren't they? I'm gonna have to get those ones over here. Right. Excuse me, could you not break my house, please? Let me see if I can see if that will attract them over to here rather than have them, smash the house to pieces. Oh wow, you didn't care about that club at all, did you? They're still there. They don't Don't care about me that much, do they? Right. Bloody businessman zombies. Used to be good. Used to be like, oh, businessman zombies always have money in their pockets. Nope. Not anymore. Right, let's see how many of them... Oh, none of them apparently decided that the house needed to be beat on. Okay, well, at least that lets me continue with my construction work. If that's... I don't think that's the right phrase for it, since I'm mostly pulling it apart. I did do a little bit during the night, but not much. There is another one. Could you please... Oops. Just not do it. I'd really appreciate you not doing it. Thank you for not doing it. I guess that one was in the field, and I must have missed it. It doesn't surprise me, I miss everything. I'm so constantly deprived of sleep that I just forget everything. And I miss everything. And I lose everything. I now was saying a thing before I was saying these things, and I don't remember what they were either. I was talking about... Oh yes, tea! Yeah, I made... I had a bunch of chrysanthemums laying around, and they're actually quite good in this version. So I made some tea because I'm English. I have to have my tea. It's like a law or something. They take your English person card away if you don't have availability to tea. Now, this is going to be a lot of work, and I've got all the spikes in the world to make still. I'll be able to make some overnight, providing I can get... But I stopped myself from saying, assuming I can get wood. Oh, and then I said it anyway, so... And I'm still not that clever, really, am I? But yeah, there's lots of... hopefully lots of wood collecting. Lots of this, bashing on the house to get the stone up. I was going to do 3 layers, but it's occurred to me that the floor of the house is that level. I can hear zombies. Is this level? So I'll be shooting down at them through those bars. They'll be able to attack here, here, and here. And highlight it, will you? Oh my god. Yeah, they'll be able to attack that level, and this level, and that level. Not the one above it. So I may, again, make the decision to save myself a little bit of time to make spikes with, I might add. Time for spikes. And yeah, just leave that top row. It does sound like something... Oh, did I not finish doing this side? Plus I need to go around and upgrade all this stuff. That shouldn't take too long. Just a bit of a pain in the bum. I also need to take some time out to find food. Food is sort of an issue right now. Surprisingly, I normally do alright for food during these games. You know, when I play this on my own, you know, or, you know, with Faust Phoenix. Because we've played a lot of this together. Not this version, a previous version, but you guys get the idea. It's, food doesn't normally... I don't know, it seems like a bigger deal now than it has been previously. Now, I do have those piggies across the way I can murder to make some bacon and eggs from. No! I went ahead and scrapped my bloody axe instead of repairing it. I'll just make another one. It's all gravy. Here you go. Boop. There we go. Do I have any skill points, do you think? None. I have no skill points. I can see zombies over here. Yes, I could see them through the bloody corn. I wonder if they got separated from that wandering horde I dealt with earlier. That can happen sometimes. There's one off to my left as well, isn't there? There's one right there. Really should upgrade my club. Oh, I thought you were a nurse zombie. I apologise. I mean, he might be a nurse. It might be a nurse in a business suit, but it's called business suit zombie, so... Oh, talking about skill points, I now have one. Yay! I'll save that to use overnight. This was also the problem I have. Have you noticed that I caught myself running when I didn't need to be? Yeah. I'll sprint where I need to go. And... Yeah, I'll sprint wherever it is that I need to go, and then when I get where I need to go, I haven't got any stamina to do what I need to do. So I have to keep catching myself and, like, telling myself to not run everywhere. Do you know what I should be doing as well? It's just occurred to me. While I'm here, I could be making spikes, could I not? Wooden spikes trap. 16 isn't nearly enough. I'm gonna need a couple of hundred probably. That is concerning to me, but I've got all of today to, well, some of today to collect that wood that I need. And I've got all of tomorrow, hopefully, to do the same. I don't know. I'm normally doing better than this. I'm not as experienced with this, like, particular version. But I do feel like I normally do better than this. Normally I've got things up together and I'm like, yeah, come at me, Horde. Not this time. And I'm not sure why exactly. I don't know if... I don't feel like I'm playing differently to the way I normally play. So strange to me. I wonder if... Oh, it might be because the days are shorter. I did slightly change the timings on this so I could play through a whole 7 days to die day and have it be about a 35-40 minute video depending on how much dirge I need to cut out. Admittedly, the dirge, it has stayed in currently, resulting in longer videos than I even intended, but I thought I could hear these guys over here. I mean, I saw one of them, but I could hear more than one. Oh, please don't. Please don't. I've got work to do and you're not helping me do it. Like, at all, you're not helping me. I was going to club the guy on the floor and then I changed my mind at the last second. Captain Indecision! Oh god, and now I've got to repair this. Not scrap it, son of Mogeth. Repair. Repair. I'm not sure how much of the house I've got left to sort out here. It's a lot, probably. But I did start doing something useful. I did more than one thing at once. I guess that's probably a good thing on me. It's just, I'm going to spend so long collecting spikes, and I need so many. The idea of the Sea of Spikes defense technique is exactly that. It's not complicated in the slightest. You just put all the spikes in the world down, and let the zombies run onto them. I think I mentioned in my previous video, I'm not a huge fan of that technique. It does work, especially if you put a wall, like a wall of spikes and then an actual wall and then more spikes. Because the ones that get through, that's kind of weird. I made a window to that backpack. It's distracting. Yeah, the zombies that get through the first wall of spikes are the strong ones. They then have to stand on spikes to break the wall, and then when they do that, they've got another sea of spikes. And it's effective, but I never used to like it because of the way zombies would despawn before you got to loot them. But zombie loot isn't a thing I have to worry about now. Actually, you know, fighting them and dealing with them isn't a thing to worry about anymore. There's another zombie over there. I wonder if I can hit that guy from here. Knowing my aim, probably not. Hey, go me! Hey, I hit him again. It looks like I'm hitting him in the legs though. That had to be in the head, right? Hey, could you stop distracting me? Thank you. I have to admit, in the new update, you know, it sounds like I'm quite negative about this version, but it's just the zombie loot thing that bothers me. The rest of it is alright. It really is. Ha! And even if it wasn't, it's still a fun game, and that's what's more important to me than anything else. You can give me a game that looks bloody awful, and if it's fun to play, I'll play it. Take trying to think of a game that looks terrible. Let me think. Like Oregon Trail. Have you ever played that? It's like a play on Oregon Trail. It's essentially people doing the Oregon Trail in a zombie apocalypse, hence the name Oregon Trail. And it looks awful. It looks like a Commodore 64 game. Which, ignoring the fact that I actually find that appealing, because I used to have a Commodore 64, and I used to play it a lot and love it, despite the fact the medium that the games came on was an audio tape, and it would take like 5 minutes to load. I don't know, something like Space Invaders, you know? Snake, that would take 20 minutes to load on a Commodore 64 probably. So, yeah, game like that, the graphics are awful and it looks like garbage, but it's fun. It's a fun game. Take you take a game like Stardew Valley. I actually think Stardew Valley looks good, but it's kind of a pixel art style of game, and that's how all games were made when, you know, I was developing my love for gaming. So no wonder really that I like it, but people say that it looks awful, and I was just like, I don't think it looks awful, I think it looks good. I mentioned in one of my videos, I think Tuesday, because I don't remember what I did or when, but I think one of my 2 video Tuesdays episodes that I did, I mentioned that I'm playing a game called Graveyard Keeper, and it's a lot like Stardew Valley, only it's, instead of plants, it's corpses. It's so much fun, it's so good. Again, pixel art, you know, that style. It's fun, I like it. One of my favourite games of all time, actually, is the one that I probably should have led with, is UFO, Enemy Unknown. Not the remake that came out a few years ago. I meant the original. I used to play it on my Commodore Atari 500. It's a 500 plus because I was hardcore. And yeah, it looks terrible. Even at the time, it didn't really look good. You kind of look at it like, what is that? It, didn't look great, but it's so good, so fun. I love it. It's on Steam as well. I'd absolutely check it out. Not sure when it came out. It was probably like, I don't know, like the late 80s or the early 90s, something like that. I'm so distracted talking about other games that I'm not paying attention to this one, the one that I'm playing, the one that will murder me for not paying attention. I can hear a zombie. Again, this is so frustrating because in a lot of my videos I'm like, oh no, I can hear a thing. Didn't mean to start doing that, and I just didn't stop doing that. Yeah, in so many videos of mine, I'm like, oh my god, I can hear a thing, it's gonna murder me. And by the time YouTube does its compression and dimming and weirdness that it does, like in editing, my videos are so loud that I don't edit with my headphones on. I can't because it's so loud. And once it's uploaded to YouTube, I actually have to kind of put my headphones in and turn the volume up because I can't hear it. I don't watch my own videos that much. It's just when I'm worried YouTube's going to do something weird with it. And it makes me wonder, like, how do more like prevalent YouTubers not complain about this? Are they doing something that I'm not? That wouldn't surprise me. I'm completely like amateur at this. Absolutely I am. I barely have enough of a clue to get videos out, let alone like do something fantastic with the editing or the sound or whatever. I'm doing it mostly for the enjoyment. But at the same time, like these, I don't know, YouTube is weird like that. The videos look different and the sound sounds different. Of course the sound sounds different. They changed the sound, and I'm sure it's because of their compression algorithm. They've got to have one, and I understand the need for them having it as well. They can't just put videos up one for one. The storage space needed would be unmanageable. They've got to have some kind of compression algorithm that sorts that stuff out. But at the same time, it does weird things to my videos. And games like this, where the sound is actually important, like right now, I can hear a zombie going, and admittedly it is a quiet noise. And I don't think you guys are going to be able to hear it. Even if I bump it, like in order to let you guys hear that kind of subtle background noise, which is half of the fun of these, survival games, I would have to bump the audio to the point where it's deafening. And I kind of don't really want to do that, despite the fact I've just been complaining that YouTube makes the audio a lot quieter in the videos. Because if it suddenly decides, oh, I'm not going to do that, then right in the middle of one of my videos you're going to be ear raped, and that's worse. I hate that in videos. In videos that I watch, I should say, of other people. I hate those ear rape moments. Right, I seem to have this place bricked up fairly well. Oh, pardon me, I had a burpee. I may go round and upgrade these now. This zombie noise is driving me bonkers. It's absolutely driving me loopy. Right, I guess we'll just start here. I mean, if I've got time to do another row, I might do another row. In fact, I probably should make some more cobblestone. I did that completely wrong. Oh no, I've got no dirt. Okay, let's see how far I can go with this. It's 3:30. All I've done is prattle on. I've just been talking nonsense into your ears and smashing on the side of a house with a stone hammer. Wait. Oh no, I don't want to do that. That'll turn it to a concrete block, I think. I want to save my concrete for now. Oh wow, I really don't have that much in the way of cobblestone, do I? I think it's just enough for these 2 blocks. Okay, let's see if I can make a stone shovel then. I need 1 more plant fibre? Really? You couldn't give me that one on account or something? God damn it. Oh, now I'm going to have to go dig up dirt. Yay! Quality viewing. Luckily, it's not difficult to get, and you do get it in fairly large quantities, so if I dig out maybe 100 or so, which mounts up really quickly. I mean, this is another thing I don't really like doing. Because, you know, it destroys your stamina. Nom 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 nom. But it takes a long time, and the other thing I don't like, it causes like these divots. Oh, these divots in the ground, and sometimes the zombie will stand there and punch like this bit, which apparently I can't hit even with the shovel. And then some other zombie will come along, fall in that bit and hit that bit, and they end up digging a pit. It's like, no, please don't be digging around my house. I don't like it when you guys do that. I'll never forget when I first started playing this, I thought that was a fantastic idea. That I could just make a house on top of a big hill and let them dig through the hill. They can dig through the hill all night. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. You go ahead and dig the hill out, guys. It's not going to fall down and bring my house with it. Yeah, only it did. It did exactly that. And I was not happy at the time. I was rage quitting like you wouldn't believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was... I mean, anyone else would have found it funny. I didn't find it funny at the time, but I bet you if it had been on video, it would have been hilarious. It was just... It was like the 80-something horde night. The horde night of day 80-something, I think. It was, you know, about that. And I was just happily busying around my house. I was, you know, filling the forge up with fuel so I could make some more stuff. And I went out into like a little balcony bit I had made and shot a few arrows down at, you know, the zombies that were just newly spawning in. And I was quite happy, and then all of a sudden it all came down. It all fell down around me. And I mean, the building itself crushed my player to death. But if it hadn't, I mean, there was an entire horde night's worth of zombies out there, so it wouldn't have gone very well if they, if it hadn't. But yeah, one of my early learning experiences: don't put your house on a hill, especially if you're going to let the zombies dig the hill into like Swiss cheese sort of arrangement. And they did exactly that. And the thing is, like, I was angry at the time, like, oh, this is garbage. What, how can devs let this, let the AI do that? This is obviously garbage. And I was, absolutely raging my brain off. And it's like, I didn't do anything previously to avoid the situation. It's just a funny little curiosity to me now. Like, I could have, every time one of the zombies, dug a hole through the hill, I could have just filled it in with frames. I didn't even need to upgrade the frames. I could have just put a bunch of frames in there just to hold the hill up. I didn't. It's so difficult when you mess up in games to blame yourself, especially when it's your fault. And I definitely didn't want to do that. I spent ages making that house as well. Again, just another reason to love this game. It will pull the rug out from under your feet at some point. You'll just be there thinking, I'm doing well. I'm the best at this, clearly. And then, death and doom and misery and hell. I just realised, sorry, that's been changed to a concrete block. Oh, it's reinforced concrete, rather. And it looks out of place. It bothers me. If I had some paint, I'd paint it the same colour as this block so I didn't have to look at it. Which is a thing that you can do in this game. As soon as I get some paint, I'll play around with it, because it's a bizarrely overlooked feature. I think it's one of the best features in this entire game. I really do. It's astounding to me how good the paint is. Because you can essentially just take any block. Like, I can take the texture from this block and I can put it on the whole house if I want to. You have to do it like a group of blocks at a time, but you can do it. And so you can have your house, if like you say see a steel block out in the wild somewhere, you can copy the texture and put it all over your own house so it looks like you have a house made out of steel blocks. For some reason it amuses me. I think it's good and decent and funny and interesting. It's probably not, but I'm weirdly entertained by stuff like that. I probably shouldn't be. It is weird when I think about it. Like, I'm really fickle when it comes to certain things. Like horror movies, I love them, but I also hate them. And it's the same with horror games. I very rarely play horror games. But every time somebody says to me, oh, did you like this movie or did you like that movie? And I'm just like, no, it's terrible. I hated it. And then I'll read about it and everybody loves it. And I'm just like, it was awful. How could anyone like that? And then somebody else will come along and be like, oh, I saw this terrible horror movie last night. I was just like, really? I thought it was good. I enjoyed that. But sometimes I enjoy bad movies for being bad movies. And other times I hate bad movies for being bad movies. Or, and this is more accurate to me, I hate supposedly good movies for having bad... Damn it. For having bad things about it, like I'm a nitpicker. Right. It is getting a little bit late. I need to get back on topic as well. I've been talking about games and music and horror movies, and I haven't been talking that much about 7 Days to Die. I'm going to go murder the piggies. I need the food. I am desperate for food. However, I've had bad experiences with the piggies. Can I open this? I wonder, if I stand on the car, will the piggies kill themselves in the spikes? I missed. I missed a stationary pig. I missed twice. What the hell? There we go. Are the spikes even hurting it? It doesn't appear that they are. They're just slowing it down. Piggy meat, piggy meat. I'm gonna get all the piggy meat. Eat it up, yummy yum. It will be poo that comes out my bum. You guys all knew that was coming. That's about as original as anything that I sing is. Oh wow, I made short work of that one. If only that other pig that came at me was that easy. I mean, there you go. I was kind of confused by the fact I couldn't harvest that pig. Also, I need to fill up my glass jars. I could overnight make some more cornbread. That would be a good thing to do. I'm supposed to be upgrading the house. I've got completely distracted. So I give myself these little side quests. And it's just like the regular RPGs. Like, you're in the middle of a quest and some other guy will come along and go, oh, while you're doing this quest, do these 2 other quests for me. And you're just like, yeah, alright, I'll do all of them. I don't care. All the quests. All the quests all the time, man. And I do it to myself. The problem with that is that me not doing the original quest that I was on will get me brutally, horribly, viciously murdered to death. Not just regular murdered to death. Can you imagine such a thing? Unfathomable that horrible horror. Terrible, terrible, horrible horror. Wow, I've got 55 meat? That was a lot of meat. I didn't realise that was a thing. Uh-oh. I need strength level 3, so I need another point. Damn it! I hate not being able to carry stuff. Okay, let me just bash this tree down. I'll spend the next hour bashing this tree down, and I'll use the wood to cook some food overnight, and then the leftover wood will become spikes. I can hear a zombie. It's hitting something or being hurt on something, because I can hear it going, ah, ah, ah. And again, you probably won't be able to hear it, so I'll probably just seem like this lunatic making zombie noises into a microphone. I can't hear it anymore. Like, it might have just been my imagination. Do I have... Huh. Apparently cutting that tree down didn't give me any seeds. Sometimes, I have to admit, it is just me imagining things. I do that. I blame the bipolar for it, but I blame the bipolar for everything. And sometimes when you're, like, chopping down trees and doing other stuff, your character will go, and it sounds like a zombie sometimes. And again, it's that kind of uneasy feeling that some of these games give you. Come on, fall down, you stupid tree. Fall down and give me a bonus. I nearly said a bonus woody. Don't do that. I don't want to be getting woodies over trees, or from trees, or by trees. Alright. I'm just going to carry on. I'm going to pretend I never said any of that. Oh, Christ. It's nearly 10 o'clock. Run! Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run. I keep going back to that bird's nest, despite the fact I've looted it. Do 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 do. Right, let's uh-oh. What's going on? Oh. I'm an idiot. That's what's going on. That, look, it's so dark. It's so horrendously dark. Up here, not so much. It's kind of nice up here. I like it a lot. Right, okay, that's another day of 7 Days to Die. I got all the meat in the world today. I'm going to make every piece of bacon and eggs in the world. Doesn't matter how many bacon and eggs exist in the world, I'm going to make all of them. Every single one. And you just sit back and watch me. I'm actually not going to make you watch that. I'll call that as an episode of 7 Days to Die. Again, another construction episode. Me gathering materials and, you know, trying to save the house from the inevitable destruction. But we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure the best way to handle the 7th day horde. What I'm probably going to do is have day 7 as a video, and then I'll have horde night as its own entity. That way, if people want to skip straight to the bit where my house gets destroyed and zombies break in and rip my skin off, they can do that. And if they want to watch, and if I survive and they want to know how, they can go back and watch them separately. So I think that's the best way of doing it. Anyway, I'm in danger of going on one of my waffly, ranty, nonsense kind of tangents, and I'm going to stop myself. I'm Son of Mogev. This has been 7 Days to Die. Day 6. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back really soon. I learned how to end my videos. Do 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 do. I don't want to be getting woodies.